I think we have to understand three things. First of all, Israel was running out of cash and missiles, and that's the principal reason for the ceasefire. The Israeli economy is in ruins. Smotrich, who is the name of the man who's the finance minister, who is probably one of the most violent anti-Palestinian Arabs and advocates for war against Islam everywhere, actually spoke publicly and said, we've got another week, maybe 2 weeks left, and then our economy implodes completely. And then, of course, about a week, I think it's less than a week ago, you had Ben-Gvir, another member of the Netanyahu inner circle who violently hates and wants to destroy Muslims and Arabs. He made the comment that they had underestimated the strength and potential of the Iranian missile arsenal. So I think if you look at those two things and you understand that every time a missile comes in, or a drone or something else, the predisposition is to fire two missiles to take it out. So if you have one missile that costs $1 million that is directed at Israel, and you're going to fire two missiles, each of which costs $2 million, that means you're spending $4 million to shoot down a $1 million missile. So what you do is you overwhelm the defense. You just send lots and lots and lots of missiles. The Israelis can't possibly stop them all. And on top of that, they're going broke, and they've got ruins everywhere. Haifa and Tel Aviv have sustained serious damage, along with the ports, military installations, airfields. It's a disaster. So the Israelis actually need a ceasefire. Now, does that mean they're willing to give up their aims and stop the war? No, I don't think so. If there's one thing we can say with absolute certainty, it is that virtually everyone in the region, all the Muslim Arabs, Turks, Persians, have all reached the same conclusion. They cannot coexist with this Jewish state. The Jewish state is dedicated, devoted to their destruction. So they can't coexist with it. So I don't see anything positive emerging anytime soon. I don't see an end to this conflict. I think whatever happens, it'll be a break. And clearly, the Israelis will try to rearm, refit, get ready for the next round. I see no evidence that they're going to give up. Of course, now they have another problem. Millions of people inside Israel are living in very dangerous circumstances, and hundreds of thousands have already left. More are leaving. So many have left that they're now buying up vast tracts of real estate on the island of Cyprus. It's gotten so bad that one of the leading politicians on Cyprus spoke yesterday and said, stop, we're losing control of our country. The Israelis are buying everything. Well, why are they buying up real estate on Cyprus? Obviously, they plan to move there and live there, not stay in Israel. I think that's the tip of the iceberg. So Israel has a problem with outward emigration, keeping its population where it is. There are only 9 million people in Israel. 2 million are Arabs. The other 7 million are Jews. And the Arabs aren't leaving, they're staying. So that means numbers of people in the 7 million want to leave and get out of the country and go someplace else. That's not a good sign. It's similar to Ukraine's position. In fact, I think Zelensky and Netanyahu are in similar positions right now. Ukraine has lost millions of people that have left the country. They have at least 1.5 million dead soldiers. Now, Israel doesn't have that many dead, but large numbers of people have left. More are likely to go.
What was your reaction when you found out that the U.S. had actually bombed those nuclear sites?
Well, I was skeptical at first, and then I began to wonder how this could happen. And it took some time before I detected that it was really a PR stunt. It was not a serious military operation. And whenever you hear politicians say, our men in uniform are the greatest and our armed forces are great and we owe them, you immediately step back and say, wait a minute, I smell something wrong here. And I think that's what we have to understand. Every politician stands up and distracts people by talking about how great the military is to get them off the subject they don't want to address. The truth is we hit nothing. We spent $100 million to hit nothing. See, from the very beginning, when this whole thing started, my greatest concern was the Israelis are on a suicidal path. 9 million versus 92 million. And the 92 million, contrary to popular belief, are not ignorant peasants that know nothing. Who are we kidding? This is a new world. This isn't 46 years ago. We have to recognize that we're not alone on this planet as a superpower. There are other nations that are very capable, have talented populations that can produce real military power.